Sports entails physical activities which, through casual or organized participation, helps to improve physical fitness and mental well-being of participants. Sports also helps to promote education as it enhances and places value on strengthening of character through teamwork, honesty, and fair play. The quantum of goodwill that comes with doing well in sports is near unquantifiable. This is besides the many economic opportunities it attracts, such as improved infrastructure, expansion of frontiers of friendship, as well as bragging rights. These many benefits have propelled nations to invest billions of dollars to host major sports meets. A good example is the upcoming African Cup of Nations AFCON, to be hosted in Egypt from 21st of June to 19th of July 2019. 24 African nations, including the Super Eagles of Nigeria, will participate in this football fiesta to be played in Egypt. According to Egyptian Sports and Youth Minister Ashraf Sobi, no fewer than 50,000 tourists will jet into Egypt, while a further 2.1 billion people globally are estimated to follow on television.
Right from the airport, they start spending money, buying of little snacks to wait on their vehicles, artifacts. Before even entering here, they've started spending the dollars. So sports development is synonymous to the value placed on it by the administration.
Tapping into benefits and opportunities hosting these sports competitions attract, Delta State government, under the watch of Senator Dr. Arthur Ifeanyi strategically positioned the state to take advantage of the goodwill and enormous socio-economic benefits sports offer. Governor Ifeanyi invested appreciable amount of funds and manpower to complete the Stephen Keshi Stadium, and the effort has had immediate and profound effects as Delta State won the hosting rights of the Confederation of African Athletics CAA African Senior Athletics Championship tagged Asaba 2018.
Stephen Keshi Stadium is one of the best in Nigeria, and Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has done well.
We hosted CAA, and it creates a lot of opportunities where African champions, even the world record holders, are here in Asaba. So it also helps the tourism, and not only that too, it creates wealth in the society because to draw people from all over the world to come and have a good time here in Asaba.
Since when I came to Asaba, I've seen this stadium as Bando Stadium. But when I discovered Governor Dr. Okowa, they are doing a good thing. Start from beginning for him to bring this wonderful stadium to Delta State and be the best stadium in Nigeria so far. He's doing well and he's a good governor.
For a place like Delta hosting a big competition like this, I pray we'll have more of something like this because nobody expected to have a facility, world-class facility of this magnitude in Delta State. I'm not a politician, but I'll use this medium to say thank you to the governor.
To understand the strategic thinking and business acumen of Delta State government investing in this facility, this singular event recorded a milestone of the highest number of participants since the competition began 40 years ago, with 800 athletes, the highest number ever, 46 events, 52 countries, 280 officials, and 115 foreign journalists in attendance. Asaba was never the same as social-economic activities hit the roof, with resident business owners smiling to the banks with overdose of patronage.
When I heard of this sport festival, in fact, I was very happy because I know something is going to come out. We are cooking, although Igbo is eating, Nigeria is eating. Even yesterday, I closed here about 11. When we say we want to park, they say, Madam, please, you have whatever. Madam, you have fine jollof rice. We sold till 11 o'clock. Governor don't give us cash for hand, but at least with this exercise, we get small thing.
With this competition, we'll be having more sales because, it's a sports competition and the athletes are prone to pains, and so we're having more sales on paints. More of them tend to come because it's the closest pharmacy to the place, so it has helped the business very well.
You can see a lot of businessmen and women trying to bring their business close to where the event is taking place here to make good sales and all that. So apart from that, the athletes also have been resident in the hotel, so it really helped the businessmen and women make good income.
The stadium is gradually becoming home to the Eagles matches, and we are happy about that. It's affecting the economy positively, and everywhere is booming. Call them hotel, the tourism industry is booming, and that is what it's all about. I think we have to thank the governor for what he has done.
You have the whole world focused on Asaba. The stadium and the activities in it have a very positive effect on the economy of the state, which is the key, beyond the fact that we have avenue now to relax and stretch out your body after work and, feel good. But it's a wonderful development, and kudos must continuously go to the governor.
Both local and foreign athletes, as well as residents, share their testimonies about their experiences in hosting a major sports meet such as this.
I was surprised when I came into the stadium. Within the short period of time he has put this together, it's really a good job.
I just want to thank the governor for having it and creating a stadium like this. It's a beautiful stadium, the track is nice, and I love the seating arrangement, and it looks like when everyone is here, it's going to be a lot of energy in the stadium.
This event has placed Delta State in the map of the world. 54 countries are gathering here for this tournament, and the governor has beautified the stadium. The excitement is all over in the air. The security is very tight. The road is very classic. Everywhere is glamorous.
I've really enjoyed myself. I have seen the best of Africa in terms of athletics. It's so exciting. See the whole crowd. Everybody's happy. I wish we can have more of this kind of activity here in Delta. I mean, if you just keep us going and kill the boredom. The governor have done very well to have provided this state-of-the-art facility for Africa to compete. Kudos to the governor and more grace to his elbows.
Football is attracted to lush green turfs like bees to honey. And so, it was no surprise that Super Eagles, Nigeria's national football team, is attracted to the lush green turf of the Stephen Keshi Stadium.
The way we maintain Asaba's pitch, we water morning and evening steady. That is just our secret here in Asaba Stadium.
Ahead of the AFCON 2019 in Egypt, the Super Eagles chose Delta State for their first phase of camping. They tackled Zimbabwe in an international friendly, preparatory for the task ahead in Egypt. Smart Delta Media team's Roving Lenses caught the Eagles in a training session and also spoke with coach Gernot Rohr.
The stadium is nice, and I see that the pitch is becoming better and better. The light also. So now the conditions are better for playing high-level football.
Prior to this day, the Super Eagles had played at least 3 international friendlies on the pitch, not to mention other high-profile matches also hosted in the stadium. The state of the facility, especially the pitch, was in focus.
For us to host the CAA, the African Championship, inspectors came 3 times to be sure that it met all the standards. And then the FIFA team also came here, the CAF team came here to do the inspection to make sure that it meets the international standard. And this pitch is world class because for it to meet the FIFA standard, it has to be grass. And for us to achieve this, it's a lot of work.
The governor has tried so much to even put up this edifice in Delta State. We continue to wish him all the best, and we hope he will do more in sports development in Delta State.
As the Eagles end their Phase 1 campaign with a very exciting game against Zimbabwe, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa is delighted the team chose Delta State, noting that Eagles' presence has proven that his policy direction on sports development is on the right trajectory.
The Super Eagles live in Asaba is a complete definition of progress. You know, we are used to watching football from our TVs in our rooms, but having an opportunity to come to the stadium and see them live, the rush, the adrenaline is just beautiful.
Experiencing this in my neighborhood, bringing football to our doorstep in Delta State is a very wonderful experience. Kudos to Governor Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. He has done so much in Delta State. This has brought Delta State to the world.
Since the birth of Delta State, nobody has enjoyed the privilege of watching a live football like this. But Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa has done it. And we, the people of Delta State, we love him.
The coach, players and spectators expressed their thoughts about the facility with an eye on AFCON in Egypt.
The stadium, fantastic. I am really surprised. I was expecting not bad stadium, but more bad than this stadium. This stadium is very good, especially the field that for us is the most important, the field. The field is very good.
This is my first time playing in Delta State and being in Delta State. It feels good to be here. It's a nice place to be.
The stadium is fantastic. It's a nice stadium and the grass is good. So I hope we'll have a good game here.
The stadium is great. Everything is good. It's a new stadium. So I just want to thank him for the support.
Me, I love football a lot. I watch and Super Eagles are here, so I'm here to enjoy them. And also thank Okowa for bringing them around. At least now I feel like I'm a Super Eagle-like.
Senator Ifeanyi Okowa has consistently emphasized that his administration's policy direction is to create enabling environments for sports to thrive and give opportunity to the young ones to discover, nurture and develop their talents.
Our sports development policy is actually helping us. It's obvious that we stand far above every other state. And we give God the glory. It's all about accepting that we need to develop our youth, accepting to put the resources in the right direction, and encouraging the youth to do well. And that's exactly what has happened.
NFF President Amaju Melvin Pinnick, coach of the Super Eagles, and players say Governor Okowa's policy direction on sports with emphasis on youth development is right and worthy of emulation by other states.
For the first time in our history, we have 3 teams playing against the national team in Asaba. Nigeria played against Seychelles. Nigeria just finished playing against Libya. Don't just look at what is happening on the pitch. Off the pitch, so it looks beyond just on the pitch. Look off the pitch. But to me, 100%, Okowa has delivered on all his promises without any bias, you know. And I believe everybody should be very thankful to him.
With a facility like this, young boys and young girls can aspire. You have facilities to use for football, for athletics, and you know Delta is a leading state in sports in Nigeria, always winning the National Sports Festival. So it's a worthy investment. This government is in the right direction.
I have to thank him for a job well done, and we need to see more like this because that's what gives joy to the masses, because football is something that brings joy to every state. So I think he should keep on doing his best by putting up such a thing. Another one, we want to see another one when next we come.
Smart Delta.
Hey, welcome to Delta. Governor where they want.
Hi, my name is Fretless and I live in Asaba, capital city of Delta State. As an entertainer, my job entails a lot of movement from one place to the other and also to be at the right place at the right time, meaning that I need good roads to be able to meet up with work or appointments. And with the new government reform on construction and rehabilitation of all major and feeder roads in the state as part of a smart agenda, it has become so easy for me to move around at all times. Now, I just cruise from street to street, city to city, all over the state. And even apart from the roads as I move along daily, I see magnificent projects everywhere. Check out this one in Warri and several other places. Wow. Governor Okowa is indeed a man with a vision.
Delta State government's vision for sports development has recorded immediate impact since the Stephen Keshi Stadium was completed, giving Delta State youths the proper venue to train. No sooner than the facility was put to use, Delta State won the 19th National Sports Festival in Abuja overwhelmingly with 351 medals. 163 gold, 88 silver, and 101 bronze medals.
Ever since facilities have not been on ground, we were forced to move our athletes to other states to train before any festival. But you see, the presence of these facilities on ground made it for the first time. All the major tournaments we have been attending, that is the National Sport Festival, we have never had it so good. The facilities on ground enhanced the performance of the athletes.
There is no doubt Delta State has been a sporting state, and a stadium like this will help to build more gold medals. We have a governor now that I can say is a sports-loving governor.
Sports is also a tool for poverty alleviation, as talented athletes can make a complete turnaround from poverty to riches. A good example is Deborah Okochini, who pocketed 9 million naira for winning 9 gold medals, following Governor OKOWA'S promise of rewarding every gold medal with 1 million naira.
I am very grateful because he was the one who motivated me. In fact, when I heard that he's going to pay the gold medal winner 1 million, that one motivated my soul. I said I must make everything possible to make sure that I must win my own gold medal. But I never believed I would be the highest gold medal winner though.
In a moment where the youth are basically taking charge, there are so many of us. He has given us hope. And through sports development specifically, people that have never earned more than 10,000, 30,000, they are going to work hard because now suddenly they know that through sports, something that they love to do anyway, they can now win 1 million naira. It's crazy. I mean, I'm here. Come on, I want gold.
The governor is an amazing man. You know, what he says he'll do, surprisingly, with a lot of politicians, he will do it. I have personally witnessed checks of 7 million, checks of 6 million. This is amazing.
The Catch Them Young policy is moving in an upward trajectory, with the repackaged and rebranded Principals Cup played on a regular basis now. The most recent was between Obule Integrated School Sapele and Boys Secondary School Obiaroko. The Headmasters Cup is being competed for on a regular basis.
Watching the primary school finalists playing this Headmasters Cup, I'm very excited. Catching them young, picking them up and being able to develop their talent along the line. I went through this kind of thing when I was in secondary school. But unfortunately, as a nation, we have put sports to the background, but we are beginning to regrow it in Delta State.
Very, very happy. I don't even believe that I will place third, but glory be to God, I come out as third. I need to thank the Excellency for this prize he has given to me.
I've started noticing that word called gold medal, first position. If I should start having that first position now, it will build in me and I will believe on that first position.
The immediate past Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Delta State, and now Secretary to the State Government, Chedu Ebie, and some of the young stars share their testimonies with Smart Delta team.
Extracurricular and sports are an integral ingredient of the development of a child, and so that's why the administration of Governor OKOWA places a lot of emphasis on school sports. We've revived school sports and repositioned it. Now this stadium came at the right time because we've utilized the stadium for some of our school sport events.
As they've done all this, they've put more facilities in this stadium, I know that it would help me so much. I'd like to be a superstar in badminton.
What I plan is that I will be a coach of taekwondo, and I'm going to build a more peaceful world for my nation.
To further give verve to Catch Them Young policy, the government, in conjunction with the school's management board, organized the Delta School Sports Festival, attended by thousands of young schoolboys and girls. Talents on display were outstanding.
It's improving those who like sports to join and encourage those who love running, jumping, playing football. It makes everybody happy, to make the children's parents proud.
I want to thank Governor Okowa for giving us the opportunity. With what I've seen, I hope to do more in my school and present my country one day.
In the area of infrastructure development, in line with the Catch Them Young policy, Governor Okowa has directed that no new school in Delta State will be given license to operate except they have space to develop sports facilities.
Sports is very, very important. Having it in the school, it will enable the students to be able to put into use both the psychomotor domain and the rest of them.
It could also be recalled that the state, in partnership with the management of the Delta State Polytechnic Ozoro, built a magnificent stadium on the campus. The venue hosted the 6th Delta State Sports Festival as well as Principal's Cup in recent past.
This is perfect. This is good for the state, for the government support. It shows the man is committed, to making sports number one in the country. I believe we should commend him for sponsoring this event. This is where we all came out from. You have to have grassroots football.
You can see the stadium of Zoro, very colorful. The kids are out in number, and I'm very proud to say this. Grassroots sports is where we have to start from. That's where we can pick these boys young. This was what was happening in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, especially the thick periods of Nigerian football.
Delta State, back in the days, was known for producing excellent sportsmen. And I'm hoping that, with this, what we are witnessing here today, and what we are going to witness in the future, which is Sport Cup, that all of that accolades in the past will start to come back once again.
Sport is a very essential part of grassroots development. And of course, our state governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi OKOWA, is really keen in that area. He actually wants to develop the youth of Delta State from the grassroots.
Football brought a lot of crowd today. Even those we encountered in the group stage, they're sharing us up today. And what a great experience. For the massive crowd, I was really encouraged. And with everybody, with the support of the governor and the organizers, this was great, and I really appreciate this.
It's a big thanks for the governor for making our dreams coming up true, taking us to the higher level, a place we have never been before, but by grace, for guiding us to here and making us to be proud of our governor, for we know he will do more for us.
With all these facilities coming up and existing indoor facilities at the Stephen Keshi Stadium, young stars and coaches are sweating it out on a daily basis.
We train outside the stadium here. We use some school compound here and there to train our athletes for fitness and all what. But right now with this stadium here, we're going to be in here and we're going to do a lot of activities within the stadium, which will go a long way to really boost the performance of our athletes, and it will save us the stress of having to be going up and down to various facilities in various areas that are far from here.
With this, it has given room for the coaches and for we that are even our staffs, to increase our intensity in sporting activities.
Instead of allowing them to be wandering about or walking in the streets, we bring them here. Government is making provision for you to become something in life. You can make a career out of it. Like now, this is my career. I don't have any other thing to do. I always train. It's either I'm training them or I'm training myself. If I have championship, I attend. If I'm not attending, I'm grooming the kids.
If you check it very well, you notice that people of the state, they are very much happy. The children, they are happy. The adults, they are happy having such facility here. So I believe that the stadium has really gone a long way to improve the economy in Delta State.
With all these happening, they are sure signs that Governor Okowa is determined to also build a stronger Delta, even in sports, and return the state to its glory days of producing outstanding sportsmen and women for Nigeria.
Come to Delta State, come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. You better run, come
come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. I see a job and work creation in Delta. Make the youth say them higher. OKOWA. I see good roads everywhere in Delta. Make the people say them cola. Come live in Delta. Say me I say. Come invest in Delta. Come explore the potentials of our state.